Yo, YouTube, welcome to the first episode of Let's Divulge, where we talk weekly about stuff that needs to be talked about. And today we're gonna talk about the game industry. Alright, let's get to the video, man. And you know what? Let me tell you something. The game industry is dry and dead right now. I got a great comparison for that. I've been living in this house for, let's say, about 5 months. I have a plant who hadn't had any water in 5 months. Let me show you what it looks like. Do y'all see this plant? Look at that, man. Look at this. What is this? Like, all it is supposed to be on here. Yo, and if you fuck with the content, please consider subscribing, like the video, comment. What else do we have? I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, the notification bells. So if we talking about the game industry, right? Right now, we all love gaming. But what's really wrong with it? In my opinion, is that game developers' intentions have changed over the years. Do you do that out of love and passion or for the money? What happens when somebody only does it for the money? The results of what they're putting out will be so much different if they actually had love and passion for what they were doing. You only do stuff like that, put in the work. You only do that out of love and passion. Like, the money is not going to do that for you, because the money, that's an end result. It shouldn't even be a thing for you to think about when you do something. We all know that money makes happy to a certain extent. In my opinion, when you do something, it has to come from the heart. It has to come out of love for what you do. It has to be passion. And I think that's what gaming is missing these days. It's like it's the same as in boxing. Like, or in fighting sports in general. You can just see, like, as soon as something is going to happen, they hype it up, and then everybody just, like, they pay their money, and then you can just see and feel that some things that happen during that fight are just staged. So something that I wanted to address is, like, Fortnite, for example. The game gets so much hate. It gets so much hate, and I kind of get it. Because, like, Fortnite back in the days, even now, wasn't everybody's cup of tea. For me, it was. When when my homie told me about Fortnite, at first I was looking at it, I was like, what is this? But then it kind of grew on me when I was playing it, and I kept playing it, and it kind of got me into streaming because I got inspired by Myth, Daquan, Hamlins, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of made me want to stream, because I felt like they did such a good job at what they did. It just inspired me to do that as well. Not what they do, but in my own way. What do you think that made Fortnite what Fortnite is to this day? I say it's because it's being unique. I know a lot of people would say because it's free to play, and yes, it definitely, most definitely had an impact on the success of Fortnite. Definitely. No doubt. But the game was unique. It brought something new to the table. And that's what I think that made Fortnite great. Just look at the graphics, the playfulness of the game. It was a shooter, but it was also really playful, like, look at the llamas, and, like, everything was just happy in that game. The game industry is missing originality. We need something unique. So I just really feel like that's what the game industry is missing. And also, we need more people. Like, for example, the developers of Splitgate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a free-to-play game. It's fun to play. And the developers listen to the community. I've noticed that while I was on Twitter. I've seen that list of them where they basically just said, like, okay, so you guys wanted this, you guys wanted that. Boom. Update. It's there. So I'm looking for that game. I just be like, let's say I gotta work the next morning. I'll be like, I'm sick. I think I got corona, man. I got corona. And I would just take advantage of the whole corona situation. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of game that I'm looking for. So one other thing that I want to say, though, we got Battlefield 2042 coming out. It's coming out 22 October 21. And the thing I want to say about it, and I'm taking this game as an example because it's, like, really close. It's around the corner, and it's Battlefield. Everybody knows Battlefield. And what I know about games that have been known for a long time, like Call of Duty, for example, if we had to compare it to a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the same person with a different jacket. But the problem is The pants is the same. Like the shoes are the same. The socks are the same. The motherfucker does not change his underwear. That's not good. Y'all game developers need to change the underwear. What I mean by that, metaphorically speaking, is that they change something. They change enough to make it look like a different game. But the question is, do they change enough to make it feel like a different game? Gotta be unique. You can't just keep putting out the same game with different maps and a different menu layout. That's the reason why I brought up Battlefield 2042. I just hope that they're gonna change its underwear. That's it. So that was the first episode of Let's Divulge. And if you liked what I did, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, turn on those notification bells while you're at it. And if you do that, hit that like button, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all for being a part of Let's Divulge, being a part of the community. Thank you so much for watching, man. And if you got any ideas, if you got any suggestions, if there's anything I should have done better, if you have feedback, criticism, please put it down in the comments and I will respond to it. I will take notes, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm fairly new to this and I'm still learning. And if you guys can help me learn, I would appreciate that, man. Yo, thank y'all for being part of the family and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.